Hello, boys and girls. It's a Saint. Welcome to my channel. My name is Esi Kokui, and we have another video. It's just me. But I have another video for you today. Today, I'm going to be talking about the oh so popular cancel culture. Yes, it is very prevalent. I'm not really talking about that. I'm more so talking about forgiveness and being an empath and kind of how that all ties in together. So we're talking about cancel culture, forgiveness, and being an empath. Bear with me. You guys are going to see how this all ties in together. But before we start this discussion, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to comment and like and share this video if you like it and if you kind of agree with the things that I'm saying. Alright, moving on. So, we've all heard what's been going on with this Jussie Smollett situation. Also this Jordyn situation. It's been a crazy week for Black History Month. But for those that don't know, basically, about a month ago, it was said that Jussie was attacked. I am so sorry. I do this every time. I forget my heater's on. So you've been hearing my heater in the background, but now I'm going to turn it off. Wow. I hope that's better for you guys. Yeah, so basically a month ago, it was said that Jussie was attacked by two white supremacists that attacked him when he was going outside late at 2 a.m. and to get something to eat. And then the two guys approached him, said, "Hey, aren't you that Empire N-word?" and called him the F word, which is a gay slur. Beat him up, poured bleach on him, tied a noose around his neck. When I first heard this news, I was really distraught that whole day. Like, you can ask my friend. I was just talking about it, and I was so upset that this would happen to him because I love him. I just love his whole energy, his whole vibe. It also reminds me of one of my other good friends. And so I was really like, wow, why would they attack him? Like, nobody deserves this. And like, this is what Donald Trump and all of that have promoted, and the people said this is MAGA country. That's what was alleged and said, that the people said this and did all these things. And I'm like, this is what this energy has been carrying, and that's what, like, that's why this happened. It's Trump's fault. Like, I was so mad. But as the story has been unfolding, just a lot has not been making sense. And me, I'm not the type of person to just, like, fully believe what's going on. Because I know there's, like, multiple sides to a story. And there's a lot more than celebrities give to us. A lot more than legal people can talk about. There's just a whole lot of factors that come along with, that celebrity life. And so I didn't know what to believe, but there were reports that, it was not two white people, it was actually these two Nigerians, who one actually was on the show the first season. And then so people started saying that he staged this whole thing. And then it was said that he gave $3,500 to the people to attack him, and he staged this whole thing, that he wanted this for a bigger paycheck. All of these things, that it was just that he set this up. And still, like, I was not believing it, or I just wanted to wait till the facts were out. I wanted there to be a video that showed everything, but then there were also text messages, and then there were also this and that and that. And I'm still saying I don't know what happened. Because we all weren't there. And we are not one to judge. We are not one to assume without all the facts. Because I know you hate when people assume things about you. So I know how that feels. And I know you guys know how that feels. So I'm still not saying that he did this. But there are things stacking up not in his favor. So then there's the whole Jordyn situation where it is alleged, but there's a lot of confirmation now. It is alleged that she did have sex or mess around with Tristan. Basically, her and Tristan did something together that they weren't supposed to be doing, and now we are here where we are. Basically, I don't know. This is what I'm hearing, and this is what the reports are saying. It's all alleged. She got kicked out the house. She's not staying at the house. She's with her mom. Because she used to live with Kylie. Or lives with Kylie. I don't know. We don't know what's happening. You know, Chloe, Kim, Courtney, they all unfollowed her. Kim's been throwing shots. When you mess with one of Kim's sisters, she does the most. She does the most. Oh gosh, she does the most. But I love it. I'm here for it because ride for your sister, ride for your siblings, ride for your family. Yeah, so I'm all for it. If it's true. So yeah, that's what's been going out. And it's still not like proven to be true, but there's still, because I've not heard anything from anyone's mouths from Jordyn or Tristan's mouth. Yeah, those are the two mouths that I want to hear from. He said fake news but deleted it. If you're really with that energy, keep that same energy, boy. I don't even want to hear from Tristan's mouth because he's another story. But I want to hear from Jordyn's mouth. I want to hear what happened. Honestly, this is none of our business. But because it's a part of our culture, we're talking about it, right? So I summarized what happened to just come to the conclusion of we are not God. We are not someone who judges people or who should be allowed to judge people. Why are we judging people for some things that your best friend may have done and you forgave her? Or like maybe you're doing it and you forgave yourself or you wanted to move forward. You know, these things happen in our day-to-day life, and because it's blown up on a screen, you want to cancel somebody. You want to cancel them because they messed up and they don't deserve any forgiveness and they can't do any better than what they just did right now. That's trash. And your trash buckets. If you're posting all these memes and everything saying, oh, life is a journey and you know, you go through bumps and whatever on your road and you come out a better butterfly, blah, 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 blah. If you are posting things like that, or if you feel that you just deserve forgiveness and all this stuff, like you make mistakes, everyone makes mistakes, so you deserve to be forgiven, then those people deserve to be forgiven. And this cancel culture needs to be canceled, honestly, because who says that this is how someone's going to be for the rest of their life? Even though I said about Tristan, maybe he could change his life around and not be a cheater anymore. But right now, it just looks like it's his way of life. And honestly, if that's your way of life, kudos to you. But you need to tell someone that's your way of life and not put them through such a trash lifestyle when someone's looking for love, when someone is trying to start a family and like you started a family, so now you need to be committed and faithful. Like, I don't get just why that's so hard. But if you want to turn your life around, and the thing is, you said that you were, and you didn't. I don't know why I'm talking about my hands so much, but you didn't, sir. You didn't. But that doesn't mean that because they messed up again, doesn't mean they deserve to be canceled. Now, we could feel how we're feeling, like he's a trash individual, or, how you feel about Jordyn, that was messed up and stuff. But if they're trying to change and be better than that and understand that they made a mistake, then who are we to say you're canceled for your whole entire life? We are on this earth for however long that you're going to be on this earth for. Almost 100 years, right? Okay. So they should just spend the rest of their life being canceled because of this one mistake that they made when they were 25 or whatever? Like, does that make sense to you? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, because I know you've made a lot of mistakes. I know I've made a lot of mistakes. Okay? Sometimes we're repeat offenders. Sometimes that happens. But it's up to us to try hard. The thing is, if you know what your problem is, that's the first step. Yes, we're on a 12-point plan. Because a lot of people aren't able to admit where they're wrong. Example, R. Kelly. He doesn't know that he did wrong, which is crazy. But if you know that what you did was wrong, that's the first step. Okay, you've taken accountability. Congratulations. Now let's move on to the next steps. Let's see, okay, go about forgiving yourself, because I know it's hard on you. I know you don't like how you're being treated. I know you may not like how people are treating you. So first you need to forgive yourself. That's where the first forgiveness needs to start. Then you go make amends and talk to the people. And if they don't want to give you that chance, then leave them alone. You tried, and you should continue to try. You shouldn't just give up after one time, because sometimes, people need some time, and you need to be persistent because that shows you care. But after, a while, you need to move on, and you need to just do better, and hopefully you can come to a point, or they can come to a point in their life where they want to listen to you. But if not, then just move on. And I think that is what we need to do. If you can't forgive Tristan, if you can't forgive Jordyn, if you can't forgive anybody else, then, sorry, I'm touching my hair a lot. I need to stop. If you can't forgive them, then you need to move on. I just don't get why we spend so much time being so worried and being so aggressive and towards other people's lives in a way where we just want to spread so much hate. It's crazy. And I guess for me, it's kind of easier for me. Like, a lot of people, it's hard for them to forgive. It is not that easy for them to forgive, right? But for me, I feel like it's a lot of factors that play into it. Like, just kind of how I was raised, growing up in a church, being a Christian, me being a Pisces, me being an older sister. I think that all plays into the fact that I am a really strong empath. Like, I empathize with a lot of people, and I'm able to see that people make mistakes and not fault them too much on it. Because I will get mad, I will get angry, but I'm able to see that, okay, they made a mistake, let's forgive and move forward, even though it's not always, like, how I'm saying this it sounds very easy, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy because it's not. But I'm able to have some, like, when I'm so mad, I still have this, like, little speck in my heart that says, oh, let me forgive them. Let me. Or what they did wasn't that bad. Or, you know, like, yeah, I'm really bad with, not bad because it's a good thing that I'm not so canceling, but then it can also be bad because sometimes those people just don't care. Like, they'll continue and do it over and over and over again. And they don't care. They don't. And I've forgiven them. And then I'm going to continue to forgive them. And I'm going to continue to sympathize with them when they don't deserve it because they don't see what's wrong. I'm trying to say, yes, be forgiving. But what I need to learn and what I'm trying to incorporate in my life and what I'm trying to say to you who may not be so forgiving is that you need, as they're taking steps to get to that forgiveness, you need to take steps in order to receive. Like, in order to receive forgiveness in your heart. And I think we need a medium. We need to not be so fast to, like, cancel people. And we need to be not so fast to forgive them and take them back. Okay? So, I would say the first step would be to think about the situation. Just think about it. Think about the whole situation. Okay, this is what happened. This is what... And I feel like... Okay, before you talk to the person, just think about the situation. Think about it, get mad, get sad, feel about it however you want to feel about it, right? Okay. Then, moving on, I think the next best step is to, I would say, talk to the other parties involved and try to see where they're coming from, what they have to say, what their side is. Then go back to thinking. That's your third step. Go back to thinking. Now you have all the facts. How you feel about the situation. What that party feels about the situation. What the other party feels about the situation. You have all that now to consider. Don't be so quick, y'all. That's my problem. I'll be... As soon as people explain their side to me, I'm like, damn, yeah. Okay. Whatever. Let's move on. Other people are like, oh, heck no. Like, no. No, you're cut off. But before we get to any of those sides of that, go back, think about all the facts that were presented to you. You have a right to feel how you want to, but let's not make it so public anymore, because that's what, I don't know, is feeding this cancel culture so much, that we've made everything so public. And I know that being a celebrity, a lot of things have to be public, but how you process things shouldn't be, I guess. I don't know, like I said, I'm all for Kim doing all that she's doing, but now I'm saying this, like, I just think that in order to stop this culture, that's what we need to start doing. Like, it's cool that Kim did all that, but if she didn't, and if they, like, just handled it behind closed doors, they could record it for the show, because the show doesn't even show until 6 months later. So they could do all of that. Like, handle it. Then y'all can come out with your statements. Then y'all can come out with the pettiness if you want. But I just think in order to first assess a situation, you need all the facts. And then from there, don't just cancel people out. Like, you also have to think about how you may have reacted in that situation, or maybe how they were feeling, because how you react to a situation may not be how this person reacts to a situation. And I'm not saying, like, let's just forgive Jussie, let's just forgive Jordyn. It's not judge until we have all the facts. Not a judgment. Just before we decide if we're going to just not have this person in our life. I'm not saying that you, like, when you can't cancel someone out of your life forever. But I'm just saying that have all the facts before you decide that you don't want them in your life anymore. They can be canceled to you, but that doesn't mean that their blessings and their life journey is over because of this one mistake. So I don't like that word canceled anymore. I don't. They just may not be someone that you're going to have in your life, or someone that you're going to follow on Instagram anymore, or someone that you want to, like, root for in anymore. Whatever, okay? But let's stop with this cancel culture, because it's sickening. A bad sickening. I know people use sickening, that's good too, but it's a bad sickening. Alright, y'all. That's all I had to say on this subject. Thank you for watching. Esi Kokui. Hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that jazz. And I got more videos coming for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.